G'day guys, John here, Chief Instructor at FPV Australia. I'm on the airfield today, not the drone field, but the airfield. It's not a bad day, it's a little overcast, a little cool, but I guess we're heading into winter. Good flying season. Speaking of flying, I'm standing in front of a light sports aircraft. Recreational aircraft that you'll find flying around small regional airports all over the place, and aircraft of a similar nature. It's not a large aircraft, it is a maximum takeoff weight of 600 kilo. 2 people in the cockpit maximum, the pilot and 1 passenger. A little bugger, they cruise along at about 110 to 115 knots, 115 nautical miles an hour. And but coming over the fence line just here at the airport, bringing this in for a landing, it's still doing 60 knots as it crosses the fence line. So on final, coming in, still doing in excess of 100 kilometers an hour, well in excess of 100 kilometers an hour. Now my biggest fear, I guess, is in the drone industry is impacting with an aircraft like 747s and 737s. That's not my fear. My fear is a drone and one of these little buggers tangles, and the results will be very, very different. I want to bring your attention to the canopy specifically. The biggest part of the airplane is this lump here in front of us where the people are sitting. Have a look at this canopy. There seems to be this misconception that these canopies are impact resistant, or they're very strong, or they'll take, the drone will bounce off. I'm here to tell you that it won't, and you can see by this here that the canopy is rather soft. In fact, it's just plastic. It is not impact resistant. A bird will go through it, and certainly a Phantom or an Inspire or something of the same stature, even at 60 knots coming in over the fence line here, well excess of 100 kilometers an hour, the results are going to be devastating. If it manages to get past the prop to begin with, if it hits the prop will end up delaminating, the engine will shake itself to shreds, and the pilot's in all sorts of trouble. But if it misses the prop and happens to hit the canopy, it's not going to bounce off as you'd think. You think about, a Commodore going down the highway doing 100, and you throw your Phantom into the windscreen. Take the windscreen out and replace it with this lump of Coke bottle plastic, and well, the results will speak for themselves, I guess. That's why the regulations are written that if you see an aircraft or you become aware of an aircraft flying around these small regional airports, you are to land. Get out of the way. If you tangle with one of these, the results are going to be pretty bad. The big boys, the 747s, well, you've seen the tests of them. They're all over the internet. Their windscreens are designed to take that sort of hit. These aren't. And even at 1,000 feet above the airfield, these guys are still doing 80, 90 knots. Do your math conversion of 1.8 to find kilometers, and you can see that it's going at a decent speed. So please, if you are flying drones around where there are small light aircraft flying, please ensure that you don't end up sharing the same airspace. It's very, very critical. If you want any further information about this or this sort of topic, please feel free to email me. You can get me at training@fpvaustralia.com.au or personally john@fpvaustralia.com.au. You can also give us a call on our new number, 1300 FPV Oz, 1300 FPV Oz. And please, if you are flying a drone today, tomorrow, next week or next month, especially around small little airports like this, please do so safely and responsibly. We need safe skies for all. Enjoy.